All right. Anyways, but yeah, for everyone just joining in, this is game number 2 of the TSM versus Lowland Lions, and I am casting with Grackis.
Hey guys, what's up?
So here we go. I think that let's see. Yeah, Brand's gonna go for the boots for the early
Welcome to
game.
Summoner's
Like
Rift.
get away from the. He's gonna wait for Reginald to run at him, and then I guess just trying to defend from the occasional bombs with those health potions. Generally, you'll see. I think you'll generally see Brand pick up like a mana crystal, so he can get a quick catalyst. I think it just depends
Hmm.
on your lane.
On brand?
Yeah,
I see it go either way.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just depends on your
30
lane.
seconds until
It makes sense in
minions
this one that he picked
spawn.
up boots and health potions because he is gonna get harassed like undeniably. I
You
mean
see
that's
Jarvan
yeah.
using that flag to get vision down there in that bush, and Greg is using his barrels to get vision in
There you go. There's a
the
ward.
other bush. It's kind of an early ward.
Yeah, he's actually Alistar has actually got 2 wards in his inventory. I guess that one, and then Nunu's got a ward, and that ward came from. Who did that ward come from, anyways?
Minions have spawned.
Well,
Did Alistar have 3? I guess
yeah,
maybe.
Alcer probably had 3 because of what he bought. I saw Sona yesterday with those purchases, and she had 3 with that setup.
Yeah, so he has that one. He's just like whatever. I've got the money. I'm gonna put that down. Keep from getting counter jungle here, which is smart. Odd one's gonna go ahead and do. I don't know why. Oh yeah, he already got the wolves. I was like, why is he not doing wolves? But he already did. I'm slow, man. Oh, there you go. There's the bomb. A bomb onto the odd one to help him do the blue buff.
Yeah, and it definitely will help him do that quite a bit quicker as well. That's quite a lot of damage.
Yep. So let's see if he. Yeah, and if you notice, Nocturne, he did like I said, he went ahead and picked up his small golems to begin with to stop himself from being counter juggled, and that's what you want to do if you're playing a Nocturne, or actually most junglers, if you're playing against a Nunu who wants to come counter jungle you, that's the best way to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, and actually, it's actually like a counter jungle because like now Nunu's gonna be down here.
Yeah, he's gonna waste XP, etc.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna try an early gank here though. Oh,
Yeah,
he's taking up a lot of turret
yeah, he
hits
tried
and
to
damage
dive.
there.
All he did was like one snowball, and no one else hit him. That would have
I
been
think,
really bad if he got first blooded and gave the blue to Corky.
yeah, I think he was gonna go ahead and try to counter jungle after that bottom, but he's still low on HP now. He's like, oh, that's a big risk. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, and there's nothing to counter jungle anyway, so I guess it's good that he backed off.
Yeah, but he didn't know that.
Yeah, he didn't know that, but usually these days you can kind of expect. People have begun to like figure out how to counter or how to deal with it by just starting there. And it looks like Nocturne's actually gonna sneak around to the bottom. If you notice, he's gonna head into that bush. I'm guessing that they're gonna maybe push this lane to allow him to get in
Uh,
there.
it's gonna take quite a while for that lane to
Yeah,
get into position for him to be able to do that. I think he's just gonna go back into the jungle.
yeah, I don't
He's
know if
probably
he's.
waiting for these double golems to respawn.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He's probably like, well, I got 15 seconds to waste
I
for
feel like
these.
he did waste some time here. He could have actually done the route he just did.
Oh, we have some great damage up top here from the Jarvan using his flag polearm combo
Knock him
here to
up.
get Gragas pretty darn low.
Yeah, it doesn't take. If you knock. Oh, this is gonna be bad. The odd one's in here. There's the flash, and Rain Man's not gonna be in range yet. But there's the snowball, and taking lots of damage from Gragas. Great job, great job. So he goes down very quick, and that's first blood for the Rain Man. Not what you want. Rain Man is not the person to give first blood to on a Jarvan because Jarvan is very strong.
Yeah, and you also notice here that Reginald has Brand at pretty low HP for his. I mean, he's already healing up here, but Reggie had to use all of his health pots already, and Brand still has 1 left. So it's almost like Brand's winning that lane. What's the CS look like here? 20 to 21, so it's about even in CS as well.
Yeah, they're doing all right. And there you go. So Brand just kind of doing the zone, but he actually takes more damage. So they can trade damage. It's just that Shivers is going to end up taking more damage now that Reginald's got his bomb charged up a bit, I guess you can say. Or leveled
Once
up
he
a
hit
bit.
levels of once he hits level 5, it's level 3
Oh.
bombs, so that's enough damage. What were we owing for? What did I miss? The damage bot?
Just one sec.
Okay. So it looks like we're going to have Nunu here encroaching in on the other player's jungle. Will he go for a ward on this blue buff? probably where he's headed.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna put a ward on there, and I don't know if he's gonna take it right away or if he's going to just wait for. There's a CV. Yeah, they know he's
There was
there.
a CV there, so yeah, and he definitely saw that as well. But he did pick up the wolf there, which is gonna be quite annoying for it's a level 3 Nocturne.
Sneaky. That Janna shield is really strong, man. If you can put that down in the right time, you notice he tried to do a little bit of damage to him, but he didn't actually take any damage at all.
Yeah, the Brand and Zillion in mid have both lost all of their pots at this point, and Brand is kind of low on mana here, so I suspect he's going to have to go... Maybe he's going to get this blue buff. Oh, Jarvan coming in for the counter jungle here.
Yeah, that was a good ward. He was able to catch that just in time, and it's going to be kind of dangerous. I mean, well, I don't know. Brand's actually low man, so he can't do it. Oh, he's going to get caught. Oh, he actually has a flash. That's bad that he put himself in that position. He had no reason to put himself there. I mean, he had no mana. I don't know what he would have been able to do in a fight anyways other than auto attack, so...
Just auto attack, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like that was a really dumb move on his part to even walk that direction.
Well, had he not walked that direction, though, I mean, either way, it's like a lose-lose.
Yeah.
If he goes, it's bad, and if he doesn't go, it's bad, because that Nocturne was definitely in trouble there.
So, let's see here. We've got a ward on Grackis. He does not want to get ganked once he pushes out once again. And there's the ward from Xpecial. It's interesting. He actually warded up his own jungle. He's gonna try and catch that counter jungle from the odd one. If you notice that little ward by the race.
Yeah.
That's not somewhere you would normally ward.
Well, and also, like, one thing to note here is you really give TSM credit this game. I believe almost every lane here is winning in CS against their counterparts.
Yeah, they're doing really well. The Rain Man actually already has 2 gold per 5s on Jarvan. No boots. He said, I'm just going to go straight for gold dominance here. And that's, I mean, it's working out. He's actually still winning the lane quite well.
Yeah, I really like that move because I do that as well. When you have the flag and the pole, like, there's really no reason to get boots in your lane. You don't need to move by that. You almost always initiate your fights with that flag pole. So what do you need the boots for, really?
Yeah, it's a great poke, and it does so much. It's like the most ridiculous burst for a tank to have. If you think about it.
Looks like this Nunu is picking up his own blue buff at this point.
I think this is becoming more common, more standard play, picking up the double and sometimes triple door ends on AP carries, and like just skipping the Rod of Ages altogether, you know. Oh wow! Did you see that? Brand hit his Hadouken from over the wall. Oh, and he gets the W off.
Yeah,
that's actually
great.
pretty good. Oh, the arrow, so close.
That
so
arrow just
close.
barely missing.
Yeah, I don't think it would have killed him, but it would have been. He probably would have had to be in the lane at that point. Schrager still has his ward. He hasn't been able to push out, so he doesn't need it. Okay, there could be some counter jungle here. That ward actually went down, so they don't know the odd one's coming in here. But at the same time, I think he's gonna take off.
Yeah, I don't think he knows that he's actually doing that red buff.
Yeah, I thought they might have seen him walk past that ward, but maybe not, because there was a ping. That's why I think they knew.
Reggie taking some major damage here. I think he's gonna decide against this fight.
Yeah, the range on Brand makes it really easy to deal with. And by easy, I mean a lot more manageable. Like if he was Annie, like Annie would be destroyed by a Zillion for sure.
I think we're going to see a dragon situation here within the next minute and a half. I think Nunu's going to back. You're going to see Zillion maybe back here as well. Yeah, there he goes. And I think they're going to group up here for a dragon. Someone is definitely going to go for that dragon soon. Because the reason I say that is, you see the ward positions right now on the map by Nunu? He went ahead and went in there and placed wards on all 3 locations.
Yep,
so that
that's pretty good control. They're doing a great job. I mean, they've only got 1 kill. It is first blood, but I think that TSM kind of has the advantage right now. They have a stronger early game team anyways with all these tanks. And that's the way TSM likes to play. They like to win the early game. And they've said that before. They always go for, hey, we're gonna pick all a tanky team and we're gonna win the early game and just push you and get an advantage that carries in the late game. Yeah, it's just kind of always been their strategy.
And if you see here, like, it's exactly what I thought they were going to do. They just went ahead down here. They're going to pick up this dragon. It's definitely going to be uncontested. They're just going to get this for free here. Great plays by TSM.
There you go, 1600. We should see the next dragon. And the other one's doing a really good job of calling out the timers on all of the buffs. 11 minutes for their blue.
Yeah, Triple L actually had eyes on that somewhere, because the Nocturne's like, yeah, 16-ish is the next dragon. So they knew it was dead. They knew that TSM picked it up, and now we have Johnny here doing some counter warding here, picking up some kills with this Oracle.
Yep, so she's just going to play safe, not actually lose her oracles as well.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't want to lose one this early.
Sneaky is going to go ahead and go for the pretty standard build on Corki with the Manamune.
Yeah, he's actually pretty far behind in CS though compared to the Ashe. It's almost 20 CS, which we were talking about earlier. It only takes about 23 CS to be equal to a kill, so...
Yeah, the Alistar is actually a really good lane for bottom as a support, because he's able to dish out a decent amount of damage, and the knock up, it's a lot of CC, especially when you push someone into a wall and then knock them up. That's several seconds of not being able to do anything at all.
Wow, this Nunu is going to get this blue buff yet again, it looks like.
Yeah, he called it out, and that's why Odd One on Nunu is one of the the stronger junglers in the game. And even EU knew that. I mean, everyone was picking Nunu because he's so good. Oh wow, he was trying to ult that. Looks like Alibaba he didn't actually have vision, so he just kind of threw it in there to see if he can pick it up.
Well, it's got a very low cooldown, so you really can't be too worried about using it whenever you have it.
I don't think he has any reason to use it in the top lane other than for defense, because there's no way he can kill the Rain Man right now. Look at that. He's already got 2 hearts of gold and a Philosopher's Stone. So I don't really see what he could possibly do against Rain Man anyways if he tried without some kind of heavy gank.
Is this before the gold for 5 nerf?
Yes, that's what I was saying earlier, is that...
oh,
there's an arrow onto Shivers. Reginald's going to do lots of damage, but Janna in there just in time. Perfect timing. Yeah, I think that's... He even used that Ignite. I don't think that Reginald would have gotten that kill. I don't know. I couldn't tell if he got double bomb.
I honestly don't think he would have gotten that kill. I think Janna was a little just playing it safe there on that.
Well, I mean, if she wasn't there, I wonder if... Yeah, I don't think the bomb would have done enough damage.
He would have had to gotten at least another bomb and maybe some right clicks, so I don't know.
It would be close for sure. So anyhow, the Nocturne, let's see, he does have his Mud Dreads. I'm wondering if he's going to go for the same build he did last game, where instead of going for a Wriggles, he goes for the Wit's End.
Yeah.
We could see that. I mean, they're pretty tanky, but not too much AP this
They're
time.
getting some good damage here on this Corki, although without his AP items, he's really nothing like you would expect to see from an AP Alistar.
Exactly, right. And then the Nocturne is actually waiting there. He's got his ultimate ready to go. He was just waiting for Special to make a mistake, which he didn't, so that's good on his part. There we go. So the other one's going to go ahead and pick up his own blue, and he's got it ready to go. 1739 for their blue. So
Nocturne is going to take a peek here. I'm not sure what he's going to do, though.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's funny.
Okay.
He just destroys it right away. Nice oracles.
That's pretty risky there for Nocturne, because if that Astro was to hit or something.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he could have just W'd it quite easily. It's not very hard to watch for that.
Yeah.
As long as you're expecting it.
Man, Odd One just picking up these ward kills one after another.
I wonder how much money he's made off of those wards so far.
Grackis doing a little bit of harass top, but I don't think he's going to come out ahead.
Oh, he pushes him with his ult, yeah.
Yeah, pushes, tries to get him to the tower range, I believe, but not quite making it. Looks like they're going to try to do a gank down here on bot lane with Ashe, Alistar, and Nunu.
Oh, there's the arrow, and there's a snowball. I think that she's... Oh, man. She's okay. She used her ult just in time. That was pretty close, though.
Yeah, that flash ulti definitely kept her alive there. Brand is having some real major issues here with this Zillion in mid. He's pretty low HP. He's probably going to have to back. Yeah, he's going to go to back at this point.
Yeah, if you know Zillion's got his blue, so it'd be really easy for him to zone out right now.
I thought he was going to back, but He went ahead and canceled it and decided to come back forward. I think he's asking for Nocturne to maybe gank here when his Zillion pushes onto that tower.
Yeah, this could be a bait for sure. If he can poke down Reginald just a little bit more. But it's going to be dangerous because Reginald has his Ignite up. And if you
Reggie's
notice, there he
actually
goes.
going.
Oh, wow. That was really crazy on his part. I can't see what's going on, but...
Oh, okay, so Nocturne jumps onto Reggie here just to keep him off. They both flash, so Brand flashed away and Reggie flashed after, but they were just staying just out of range. And yeah, definitely, that's definitely kind of Reggie's style, though. He's always been known as a really aggressive player.
Yeah, I just didn't think that he would have even been able to get that kill if Shivers didn't ult, or didn't flash, I mean. But I don't know, could be wrong.
He might have just tried to 100% force him to back right before the creep wave hit the tower, so he would miss all that experience.
Yeah, and be able to kill the tower, most likely.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm thinking he probably was more focused on that rather than getting the kill.
That makes sense. So he now has blue buff, and he's just using it to his advantage. He's able to use his speed as much as possible. And I think that's why he's able to beat the Brand now later into the game, because he can speed up and hit the Brand and get out of the W. But before, you can't really use your mana for your speed buff because you'll run out of mana. So that kind of, I think, played a big factor in that. Ooh, this is going to be close. I don't know. They're going to have to back off this dragon. There's no way they can pick that up with Lowland Lions just sitting right there. Of course, at the same time, I don't think they realize there's it's a 4v3. So they probably would have won that if they had actually...
Yeah, but they have vision down there. I think they'll play it safe. And kind of, believe it or not, Odd One is going to be able to pick up another free or kill here with against the Oracles on those wards. So
yeah, it's kind of funny. There's just that one more. But okay, so mid tower goes down. TSM's doing a really good job. They're not like super far ahead. It's still only one kill in the tower, but I think they are just slowly working it down. And they did pick up. Didn't they pick up one? Yeah, they picked up the first dragon as well. So that's gonna help out.
Yeah, this is the second dragon that they would have tried to go for.
And there's the blue buff. It is now up. I don't think they're going to pick this up this time. Yeah, they're definitely not going to get... So, finally, Lowland Lions picks up one of their blue buffs.
17 minutes into the game. I'm almost surprised Nunu hasn't been roaming down there. I know they saw him place that ward, and Ottawan's been doing a really good job of killing every single ward they play. So, oh, he's headed towards it now.
Yep.
This doesn't look good for that ward.
Oh, that poor ward. It was out of position, and it got ganked by Nunu.
Another Nunu gank on a ward. I think that's about probably number 7.
Yeah, that ward is feeding so much this game. So, all right, let's see. Let's take a look at the CS now. It's about even with Jarvan and Zillion, and then Ashe is doing really well. They're all pretty much beating Lowland Lions.
Yeah, they don't have as much as a lead as they did before, but they're still all slightly ahead on their lanes.
Yeah. Okay, so they're pinging the jungle, but it's already gone, so I don't know why they would expect it to be there at this point.
I think they're just getting ready to set up for Dragon here, but there was another Clairvoyance.
Jenna was actually looking for wards. She didn't find the one in that bush, though.
This Nocturne looks like they're really looking like they want to kill this Ashe, but they don't know that the Alistar and Nunu are on the left-hand side.
I don't know. Was that whose CV was that though? They might have seen them. I can't tell the range on it.
I think it was TSM CV that landed on top of Nocturne. That's why he moved out of the bush.
Okay, that makes sense. Sounds good. And then up top, we could have nothing happen.
It's Grackis and Jarvan. I suspect without help, neither of them will kill each other.
It's basically an AFK farm fest for both of them, for the most part.
Triple L picking up another ward kill, and it looks like they might start the dragon. I don't know if they'll actually try and
This
go
is going
for
to be
it.
risky here, and now that Reginald's coming there and taking look at the health on Shivers, and there's the arrow hitting Nocturne. He had no idea it was coming. Brand actually gets his ult off, does only hits one person. Here's a teleport. Who's going to get there? Oh yeah, it's Grackis. I can't see your turn.
The great thing here was the Grackis ult knocking them into there and really turning the flow of the fight here. Grackis doing some great DPS, but he will go down to this Ashe combo with Alistar. Oh, he flashes over the wall. Alistar flashes over after him, chasing down this Grackis.
Oh,
and he knocks him
wow.
over the wall, and Grackis is able to escape. That
was epic. I can't believe he lived, but if this Alistar had any AP at all, that Grackis would be in for it, but no way. So let's see, 1 for 1 that fight.
No, triple. Wasn't there only one gank happened before? It was 0-1. So I believe Triple L came out 2 to 1 on that right there.
Who did they kill? They killed Reginald and who else?
I believe they killed Reggie,
Nope, nope. If you look at the deaths, Reggie's the
you're
only one that
right,
died.
you're
It was
right.
1-1. Yeah, 1-1.
Wait,
maybe-
Grackis died and top one time, and then Jana and Corky died right there.
Oh, okay. So it was actually 1-2. TSM came ahead.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Maybe
Oh, I thought you were
said-
talking about the other way around. I was like, well,
No, yeah, TSM came ahead on that.
And they got the tower. Jarvan was able to push that tower down while they were fighting. Since, because Alibaba had teleported out to assist in that fight, which was nice. He was able to pick up a kill. It just didn't work out as well as he was expecting it to. If they had a little bit better positioning or maybe some more damage, they could have potentially got a quadra onto TSM. But nope, not the case.
And it looks like TSM was also able to pick up that dragon because it's. I got the icon on this side. So do you have the icon on that side as well?
I don't have an icon. It's gone. So. That means
Yeah, and I have
it's
0
got-
gold here on Triple L, so TSM was able to pick up that dragon.
Yeah, they're doing really well. Let me take a look at the actual 680 for each champion.
Did you buy your item?
Yeah, I just bought an item, 680.
Okay.
Pretty epic, pretty epic. Alright, Ash now has Infinity Edge versus Corky, which has Manamune, and that's that's fair enough. That's good. Once he gets a
We do have a gank going up here top with
Yeah.
Reginald on Zillion against Gragas, but I think Gragas will just go ahead and say, nope, not gonna happen.
Grackis is gonna start getting strong now. He's got his needlessly large rod. If he can get that death cap, that's when he becomes pretty powerful with those barrels and.
We also have a Nocturne in the bottom bush here going for this Ash, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything with
Oh,
it.
there's arrow hits the wrong
Oh,
person.
Nocturne is great at intercepting an arrow, but I think he might go down here with this Ash DPS and
be
red buff
close.
with Alistar staying right on top of him here.
Oh, yeah, there it is. That was a really
Get
good
the
job,
double
but it's
kill.
going to be bad for... Oh, wow, Corky dies too. Now, Ash is definitely going to go down to that brand, and especially is going to try and sneak his way over to the other side. And I don't know if he's going to... Yeah, this is going to be a beeline for Brand. Oh, what is he doing? He's walking right into that bush. That's not where you want to be. He would have been okay if he kept walking around the other way, but perhaps... Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, wow, great blind Q, hitting him and killing him with both of his burst damages in that bush. He couldn't see him when that actually
Yeah,
happened.
Hadouken, but that's pretty much the only place he would have gone, so... That's another good thing about Brand, though. He's got that long range on his Q, which he can shoot out, and if it was like Annie or something like that, she would have not been able to do anything because she doesn't have any skill shots, so...
Zillion's chasing down Brandy here. I'm not sure if he's gonna. Nah, he's going in and stop, but he's like, I got him. He's all speeding himself up and just trying to chase him down.
Aggressive playstyle, yo. Alright, what else
That's how
is going
Reggie
on
does
here?
it.
Yeah. And Janna now no longer has the oracles from that earlier fight. That was actually another thing we didn't mention, but at the Dragon, since Janna did die, she loses that 400 gold of oracles, and that's going to hurt a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
While
And
the Odd
I
One
mean,
still has his.
and Odd One's killed so many wards with his that I'm pretty sure he's almost made up the cost just in wards. I wonder if he'll pick up this one right here too. Oh, he will.
Oh, man, that poor ward. Oh, what did we miss?
That was bottom lane. Zillion was being a little aggressive there on the Gragas
I
and
see
Corky,
that.
and Gragas was able to ult him off of his defensive position into the enemy team and pick up the kill there.
Oh, damn it. I missed it. Too busy talking. Okay, so I'll pay attention to the minimap a little more here. And let's see. Alibaba has needlessly large rod. I think that Reginald's about to build his death cap if he has not already. Let me take a look. Nope, he cannot afford it yet. Probably not good that he died there. He gave away the blue buff to Gragas.
Oh yes, this is definitely going to be, detrimental to his team in terms of the blue buff. This is going to be a lot of damage on Ashe here. They might actually, if this Ashe doesn't notice that Gragas, if he sneaks in this bottom bush, he can ult her away from the Alistar, which would be a really quick kill for Gragas because he'll do a lot of
But he
damage.
just uses ult, so that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but it's only got a 35-second cooldown, I think, at max level with the blue buff.
Okay, so one more level, he'll have it maxed.
Well, he's got the blue buff now, so it's already pretty short.
Let's see here. Nocturne hasn't done more than like one ult this game, but there hasn't really been any opportunities for it, I guess. Yeah, that Jarvan's really tanking out. He's already got a Force of Nature, Catalyst probably building that into Banshees, I guess. And yeah, he's doing really well. 2600. What is his CS at? He's got 200 CS, way above everyone else. That Corky should be catching up pretty soon, though. I mean, he's at the point where he can AoE down a creep wave without too much trouble.
Sorry, I just typed in something here real quick.
Yeah, no problem. Ooh, let's see. Is Sneaky
I
gonna
heard
get
an
caught?
arrow
Oh,
just
there's arrow. Nice job hitting Sneaky, but they don't have vision. Yeah, oh, here's the knock up. Oh man, look at the CC. He is literally not able to do anything that entire time. Special timed it just perfect. As soon as Ash Arrow's stun wore off, pushed him into the wall, and then waited a little bit, and then knocked him up, and he was literally dead. Just the whole time stunned.
Reggie doing a little trade damage there with Grackis.
Yeah, Grackis is really low from that actually. Because Reggie has a death cap at this point, so he's pretty strong on those. Oh, wow, look at that! Coming in there, Rain Man actually does his flag toss, knocks up 2 people. Grackis is able to body slam his way out, but Shivers does go down to the ultimate from Odd One, or was that just a snowball?
I didn't quite see. I was watching the other part of the fight.
Yeah, me too. There we go. Bomb going off on Sugar. That's a lot of damage. So they did a really good job. I have to give it to the Rain Man. He played that extremely well, getting his flag toss off, hitting like 2 people up, I think, that were in that bush.
They were able to pick up the dragon there as well. So again,
Exactly.
they've gotten all the dragons this game.
TSM's playing exceptionally well this game. Well, much better than last time, as we saw. Oh, there's another arrow! Once again, hitting Sneaky. I don't think it's going to finish him off, but it will put him down on HP. He's going to have to be.
Although that will give them this bottom tower. The other team will not be able to defend it at this point.
Yeah, they're going to pick up the bottom tower, and they are good to go. They're going to take their blue buff. And, yeah, they're just slowly snowballing away. Now we're up to 1,000 gold for each champion. That's 5,000 gold lead. That, I guess you guys don't have any towers yet, so you're at 0, right?
Yep, I'm still at 0.
Unfortunate. Oh, here we go. This is going to be a little bit of action, maybe? I think Rayman has his flag, so... Just waiting for the engage.
It looks like Jarvan and Rainman will engage here. He's going to go full on. This will be a fight.
Oh, he could potentially kill this Janna. That's not going to be good. She's going to lose another Oracles. Oh no, Sneaky gets destroyed. Oh, how did the Odd One get that kill?
Grackis just landed great damage with that ultimate, and Ashe is very low. Ashe going down due to Nocturne. Alistar picking off Grackis, and Alistar will go down to the Nocturne though. Jarvan just tanking 3 champions, having no problem here. He might actually continue chasing instead of retreating. He is going to just go right in. Now he will probably try to go around and get this Nocturne in the jungle.
Yeah, the Rainman's so strong right now, but I think he's actually put himself in a bad spot.
Yeah, he's a little cut off from his team, and you know, I think he's going to go down here.
That's not good. So he just gave the double buffs to the brand. And
yeah, that aggressive playstyle, they're showing that sometimes it works and sometimes it just doesn't.
yeah, not when you're getting kited by 3 people and one of them can slow you, one of them can stun you. Not really the best idea, especially when you're melee. He should have just backed out after that fight, and he would have been much better off. He could have flagged away to the tower, and I think he would have been fine. So anyways, I think that was a pretty even fight, right? We lost like 3 for 3, or was that more an LLL cycle?
Well, had the TSM not continued the chase, it would have been quite even, but I believe Triple L came out ahead there. Even though they lost that tower, they were able to pick up those double buffs, and I think they picked up 3 kills, and they only lost 2 kills, because there was 3 people chasing that Jarvan there at the end, if you remember. So a little bit of a catch-up game there.
Yeah, for sure.
This kind of goes to the conversations that people were having after the games yesterday. They're saying that TSM... Oh, we do have an arrow coming in here.
Oh, there it is. It hits the Nocturne. He tries to use his shield, but he gets knocked up anyways. Oh, wow. just boom.
Grackis trying to save his teammate there, but too much damage going down there on the Nocturne, and he goes down anyways.
Yeah, it's funny, that last fight I thought that Janna was going to go down and lose her oracles, but she was able to live. That would have been a really good win for them if they could have taken that out. And it did not happen. I think that the Odd One did get away with his oracles though, right?
Yes, he's still up with his oracles. They are going to maybe engage here,
Risky
but they're pretty
here.
low.
Now that the Odd One took so much damage, that's actually going to put them in a bad position. They could potentially lose this Baron.
I don't think
they
TSM is going to actually back. I think they'll just let Odd One Nom Nom creep here, and because they can't back with Triple L at the Baron, but then again, Triple L looks like they're just going to go ahead and push mid instead of forcing them to stay around
That's
that
actually
Baron.
smart, because it's a lot riskier to try and do Baron than it is to just take the tower, which they almost did.
Although it does give Odd One a chance to back and, you know, heal up and regroup at that Baron again.
See, oh, interesting. Special is going for Shirley's Reverie, so he's really gearing up for the big, like, you know, hey, I'm gonna run in as fast as possible and engage, and that's kind of the team comp they have. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Looks like Jarvan's gonna pick up
Oh,
this
wow.
red buff
Atmos
instead of
too.
giving it to Ashe.
Going a bit
Let's
of
see.
DPS with the Atmos.
Yeah, he definitely did pick up the red buff there. It's actually really good on Jarvan, so I'm not surprised. Because Ashe has their own slow anyway, so she doesn't really need that.
See, most people have their death caps now. Grackis has death caps, so does Brand. Brand actually went for the revolver. I'm curious if we'll see the double ancients, the double will of the ancients.
I suspect with this teams in mid here, I think we're going to see an Ashe arrow here pretty soon. Not quite with the Nunu top, but
It'd
when
be a
he
good
gets
timing
back-
for it actually if they can hit someone.
Yeah, I think we're
That'd
going
be
to see that here
perfect.
pretty soon. Especially with the Corki overextended right there.
And
I'm
Alibaba
surprised
just
she didn't
beat as
launch it.
well. Yeah, but no chance. Not happening.
Oh, it's going to happen here.
It will, but it didn't that time. I thought it would have been a good
60
timing right there.
seconds. Within 60 seconds, I bet my career on it.
Okay, so there's one more ward gone from the odd one. Good job, and he's potentially going to get this. No, he did not see it.
Oh no, TMS heard me and they're going to delay 60 seconds. They're going to go ahead and probably move up and try to pick off some wards here. Oh yeah, he does see it.
Finally. Alrighty, I think both teams are just kind of playing it safe, waiting for somebody to make a mistake. First person to make a mistake is going to be really bad, but they're actually very even though TSM is way ahead on gold. I think that potentially getting out of position in one spot could net Lowland Lions a really big lead. Like they can pick up a couple kills and then get Baron. That would put them pretty close.
Well, I think TSM's doing a good job here, though. Of they're kind of, for a while, they baited that Baron, knowing that their team wasn't there and the other team didn't have vision. I thought they were going to do Dragon, but they just got blue buff instead. But they might actually do this again because basically, LLL has no way of gaining control over that Baron space, and if they catch that ward in there, and as long as that ward's there, they will know it's not happening. But if they kill that ward, they can do it again and go get Dragon with like 1 or 2 people and leave 3 by Baron, and it's still completely safe.
Yep, and I also want to mention that another thing is that TSM really doesn't have to do anything risky at this point since they are ahead. They can just continue farming up, and whereas Lowland Lions has to do something to get the lead back. So you have to kind of take that into account. Ooh.
It's almost like a mirror image of last game. I mean, last game there was no towers down for TSM. They weren't able to get a single tower. In this game, it's the exact same thing here for LLL.
Yeah, having no towers down is a huge detriment because of the fact that TSM doesn't actually have to push anymore. They can just what they're doing now. Oh, there's the arrow. It does hit Sneaky. Is this going to hit Corky? Yes, it knocks him up. It's going to be really bad. There's the ultimate, but he flashes out. Perfect timing on that. The odd one gets the ult on him.
We've
so
got
he's
the
going to be
Nocturno
okay.
coming in on Alistar, believe it or not, while Jarvan and ZPSing. And Jana's going down to Nunu, although she is able to flash away. It looks like Nunu will pick up that kill, though, here in a few short seconds. The other 3 have all escaped to their tower, so Nunu picking up the kill there on Jana, but oh, the Gragas going down to the bomb from Zillion, and I believe Ignite was on there as well.
Yeah. That was a really good job, and they're going to pick up this Baron. They're really low, but they're going to be fine because there's nothing that the Lowland Lions can do to stop them. And they're going to have to back out of there really quickly after this because that Ashe is really low. And then Nocturne knows this. Look at this. They're actually coming in there. This could be pretty dangerous. They're so low in HP. There's the arrow, and they're going to want to sprint on. I don't know. If her arrow's up soon, which it will be, I think we might be able to catch somebody.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to keep him busy, although I'm a little surprised they did that because that was pretty dangerous. Even if Nocturne had gone in there, his ulti's down right now, but had he gone in and maybe even killed Ashe, it actually would have been worse for his team because he would have died and gave 4 or 5 assists plus a kill, whereas he would have only gotten a kill. So actually it's less money for his team.
And there's the another ward down. The other one just munching them up all game. Let's take a look here. We've got 237. Yeah, that's a lot. But Corky's actually caught up and now is ahead of Jarvan, which is, as the game goes on, to be expected.
I suspect that what we'll see is they're going to come get this dragon, and then they're just going to start pushing lanes. And again, you got to really stress this is really strange because it's exactly the opposite of last game. TSM has picked up every single dragon, every single baron, and every single tower, and the other team, I'm level 1 with 0 gold. It's like I'm a curse.
Well, it's you know, having that early game advantage is such a huge thing because it carries on for so long, and the only way to really counter that is to just wait until really late game until you're, you know, you basically just caught up from farming the creeps that they push down into your lane. It's just hard to do. It's not really easy at all.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go ahead and push this bottom tower, but it's kind of risky with that Grackis ult. But honestly, they're so far ahead with Jarvan. If Jarvan just tanks that turret, it'll be no problem. Looks like they might go ahead and collapse on the mid and just DPS mid down, or maybe try to catch the other team in between the two.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep moving back and forth between the lanes until they pick one up. Oh wow, the Ash Arrow misses point blank as he runs past, but Shivers does go down. That was a great job catching them running back through there. I guess they had no idea they were in that bush, and that really cost them a life there. But it's funny though that Ash Arrow missed.
Yeah, that was.
He was just using body slam to get past without really. He didn't know that they were there. He was just like getting in there faster and then caused her to miss.
I think TSM will have no problem picking up this tower and probably that inhibitor as well.
Yeah, that one mistake is going to really cost them. Oh, Sneaky getting out of position. That's going to be another death. I think LLL Lions just lost the game right here.
Yeah, that was a great flash by Special, flashing in, landing that ground slam and a headbutt to get him way out of position, and Ash just finishing up with the high burst damage.
Yep, that's it. They're going to go ahead and continue pushing this down. I think they have a really good chance of doing it. There's not a lot that LLL Lions can do to stop them, and they're going to lose Grackis. Yeah, this is GG. That's going to be one game for LLL Lions and one game for Team Solo Mid. And I'd say Team Solo Mid played much better this game. Last game it was really disappointing watching them. And this time they had such a good early game advantage. The top lane just completely destroyed. Oh, there goes the special finally. And then even middle lane, you know, towards the middle, or after level 6 or so, he started to really do a good job against Brand. I think all lane and the counter jungle from Nunu was just top notch. I'm pretty sure that was a huge factor in this game as well. He had so many ward kills. They had no map control of the game pretty much the whole time, and this all just kind of accumulated into the overall win. So.
Yeah, and you also have to really, you know, give them credit that I really thought that this game would not be as one-sided because LLL basically did the exact same thing last game. They just completely dominated the game from start to finish, and it's really goes to show that, you know, two competitive teams, even though they're both competitive and you may see one completely dominate one game, it doesn't mean the whole tournament's wasted. Because look at that, you know, TSM the next game they come back, they completely do the exact same thing that they just, you know, so that's definitely a good revenge match right there, because I'm sure TSM is feeling pretty bolstered after that win.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. So good stuff. Okay, going on to game 3, and I'll be right back.